Live.
We are live, hello everybody.
Hello.
And in 3, 2, 1. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, afternoon, evening everybody. Once again to another Eurovision live stream. It's been a little while, it's been a few weeks, hasn't it? But
Yes.
quite a few things have happened which we're going to be discussing. And if you get involved, well, get yourselves watching for goodness sake. What are you doing? You know you need to watch the stream so you can get yourself involved in the old live chat. Or indeed in the comments after this. And as always, I am joined by my best buddy Damo.
Hello.
Yeah, quite a bit has happened. Obviously, I've done a few videos since then, namely two things. In the fact that the main talking point we're going to be discussing in a minute is that the United Kingdom, for the first time since 2005, bearing in mind we've only been in it 3 times, is we're coming back to participate in the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. So the kids are all right for the UK. We're the kids of the UK. You get the idea. We're memeing and
We're back, baby.
punning all the rest of it. Yeah, we're back in the UK, but for the first time under the umbrella of the British Broadcasting Corporation. We'll discuss it a little bit further in regards to all of that. But also we're going to be talking about Noah Carell representing Israel. In fact, the first artist that's been chosen by any of the countries that participate next year. Obviously, Israel are more or less confirmed because they've decided to choose their artist pretty much early and only on 2 other occasions.
And also, there's also the news of Ukraine having their national final in December.
Indeed. Well, actually, there's plenty of other news in terms of national finals, which we'll get on to.
Yeah.
Actually, I should have mentioned that on the comments. We'll mention all of the national final news in regards to all that as well. But let's start off with Junior talking and, if only I were 10 again, or if you were 10 again.
Yes, because...
we'd be dead excited.
Yeah, and we would probably try and enter.
Thinking we could get on in front of, not necessarily 180 million people, but what, at least half of that? Almost half of that in terms of the... But yes, the UK are back in the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. For me personally, like I said in my little video, which I will pop in a link in the description probably at the end of this video, I wasn't that fussed personally, but am I surprised that we are doing this?
Yes.
A little bit, I'm not going to lie.
It came out of the blue, didn't it?
It did. I mean, there were brief talks about it beforehand.
Yeah, and I know that the EBU were trying to get us to come back for years.
Yeah, they were.
So... hopefully, finally, we'll be a permanent fixture in that from now on.
Yeah.
Because I think, as a thing, it gives you the stepping stone for artists of the future to take part in the main contest.
It does.
And because if you think a lot of artists from Junior Eurovision have gone on to do well.
Indeed, they
look
have.
At Destiny, for instance.
Destiny was one example, and also on a slight example, I've forgotten how you pronounce it, but the Tchaikovsky twins?
Yes, from
Russia.
Yeah,
they
did,
Didn't they win Junior Eurovision? Or
yes, they did. Yes,
they did, but they went on to do relative success, 8th or 7th, I can't remember now.
Yeah.
But that was at a bit of a time where things were a little bit iffy. Anyways, they did relatively well for Russia in the main competition as well, all grown up. But yeah, it can be a bit of a stepping stone. But in terms of any actual... honestly, our dog is ridiculous. Little Tia.
Yeah.
She's blessed little art. Little cotton socks and all the rest of it. Let's go into all the bits and pieces about the Junior Eurovision Song Contest.
Disclaimer, I have never watched it before.
Yeah.
But this year, as the UK have returned, and it's going to be on TV, we are going to watch it together and we're going to cover it on this channel. Proper full coverage, like the main contest.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, we'll do the reactions to the points like we do on other things.
We do, and I will be, of course, doing all of the videos when I react to every single song that comes out of any country that's participating in the Nations Contest. And as far as I'm aware, there's at least 16 or 17 17 countries at least participating, which is actually an improvement because for the last few years, as far as I'm aware, because we've kept little bits of interest into it, just little bits here and there, wherever they pop up on our news feed or whatever, is that it's slightly gone down in terms of interest over the last few years. But then thanks to interests like Australia and Wales sort of push for some reason, and Ireland, and then the Netherlands and stuff like that, it's sort of
starting to grow again.
It plateaued for a little while, but now it's starting to grow again, and now the UK are back involved.
And it's quite interesting. Germany are the only Big Five country not taking part.
Have they ever taken part?
Yeah, they did. They withdrew this year.
Go on, little Tia. Go on.
Yeah.
Tia.
Right.
Oh, sugar. Don't do that. Honestly, dogs. Never work with animals or children. That being said, we're watching Junior Eurovision this year. It was alright, man. Tia, go on. Tia.
Sorry for the breaking proceedings, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying to get the Junior Eurovision stuff up, actually, in the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah, and to be honest, as I've never watched it before, I had to do a lot of research about the contest before I done this stream.
Go on, Mr. Encyclopedia. You can
for a start. The rules are basically the same, but the only difference is for a televote, all the voting is done online.
Yeah, it is. Well, back in when it first started, it of course was televote to begin with, but then interest was starting to wane a little bit, so they decided to go, even more for the youth. So now it's all online voting as far as the public vote is concerned. Yeah. But I believe it's still 50-50.
Yes, it is. It's announced the same way. So they do the juries and then the so you go around all the countries like you do on Eurovision night.
Fair dinkum. Just trying to find the upcoming contest was it Yerevan in Armenia?
Yeah, Armenia, because it was won by Armenia last year. Which was quite a really good song.
Yeah, it's only one of the more interesting. It's only one of the more.
It's a sort of song you could actually hear in the main contest.
I would agree. Germany did debut in 2020. The same year, which was all COVID related. Yeah. How come Junior had a contest and we didn't? How come the adult contest didn't?
I know.
Ridiculous.
It was annoying.
Very annoying. France won in 2020. I forgot about that.
Yes, they did. Yeah, with that with that little girl, wasn't it? I don't know what her name is, but
they're all little.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't. As I said, I had to do a lot of research into Junior Eurovision before we did this video because I know you've touched upon it a few times and watched the older contest.
The only time I went interested in the Junior Eurovision Song Contest when the UK wasn't involved, I think, was between the years of 2008 and 2010. I think. I can't. I think it might have been only the 2 years something, 2008, 2009.
And I've started listening to the songs over the years, but obviously because it hasn't been on TV in the UK because we haven't been in it, I haven't watched the actual contest, but I've heard a few of the songs.
We'll go through the historical winning songs in a minute.
Yeah.
But I want to first of all touch upon that there are 17 countries participating in this year's competition.
So far.
Provisionally, you never know, we might get more. But anyway, the provisional list, so apparently Georgia, which have already confirmed an artist, by the way.
Yeah.
In the form of Mariam Bigvava.
I think Portugal done an artist as well.
They have indeed. We'll get to them in a minute. As Ireland as well participating. Italy, Kazakhstan with David Sharlin. Interestingly enough.
Yeah.
Come on, Kazakhstan. Where are you in the adult contest?
Yeah, we'll let them take part.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can take part in Junior Eurovision, why can't they be in the main one?
Absolutely. And actually, Albania have got a national final coming up in September at some point.
Yeah.
Or no, I think they're announcing their artists in September, can I think of it.
Yeah.
Malta have got a national final on the 2nd of October, so they're guaranteed participating, as are the Netherlands. Their national finals on the 24th of September. North Macedonia.
My birthday.
Yes, it is. North Macedonia have announced their artists in the form of Lara and Irina. Well, after Irina. Irina.
Cool.
Poland, 25th of September, their national final, I think. Portugal with Nicolas Alves, we've already touched upon. Serbia, Spain, Ukraine are announcing theirs in September, and of course the United Kingdom. There were other countries originally participating, but we won't get off to that and everything. But yeah, it's going to be held in Yerevan at the organised. It's going to be held at the Karen Demirakian Sports and Concerts Complex in Yerevan.
Yeah.
Wherever that will be. Anyway, let's touch upon the historical songs. What I know tears coming.
Well, let's start off with the UK because we've only entered. Yeah.
Technical faults, ladies and gentlemen. and then she can bin the rest.
Mm.
Anywho, let's. Well, actually, no, we won't go off with the UK first. Let's deal with the
Winners.
We might as well start off with this. Well, more to the point, the defending champions Armenia and Kami.
Yeah.
That goes. Tia.
She's doing it. You can just put it in the bin for me.
There we go.
Tia, there's nothing else for you.
No.
Anyway, so I mean, it's decent.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a pop song that an adult could do.
Yeah, and it sounds like a song that you could actually hear from a country in the adult contest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I think that's how Junior Eurovision is sort of becoming.
Well,
They're actually doing. They're moving away from those nursery rhymey sort of songs.
Yeah, we were going nursery rhyme for a little while, which we'll touch upon. But yeah, it's something you could hear from an adult, that is for sure. More to point in the adult contest. Would it do well? I'm not so sure. Probably do the same as...
Depends on the rest of the actual...
Exactly. But that being said, if it was to compare with this year's adult songs in this year's contest, probably wouldn't do as well as Snap.
But I could see her as a potential artist for Armenia at the adult contest.
In the future. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't see why not. Let's touch upon the 2021 one. That was, in terms of its winning song, done by... No, sorry, 2020, my apologies.
Yeah.
That was France with J'imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like. Is that decent?
Yeah, I listened to a bit of it because that was the song that won.
Mm-hmm.
I thought to myself, yeah, it's a decent song for Junior Eurovision. Not sure if it would work in the main contest, considering
it's for kids.
It's for kids. It's definitely a kiddie sort of song.
Yeah, that one. What I have noticed is that only 12 participated in 2021, was it? 2020, sorry.
Yeah, I think that was due to COVID, and they also did everything via satellite.
Well, that's
yeah.
What, were that all the participants performing at home or something?
Yeah.
Oh, were they?
Yes, they were.
Country participant having the smallest number of participants since 2013. Oh, some countries... Tia! Food. Honestly. God, this is just unbelievably hungry. Sorry about that, everybody. 12 countries participating in the contest having small, with some countries pointing the COVID-19 pandemic.
They did it as a test to see if the contest could be done that way, in case the 2021 had to have been done like that.
For the first time in the contest, most of the participants performed their songs remotely, recorded prior to the contest in a TV studio in their country of origin. The EBU stated, to ensure continuity and fairness, well, if that's the case, why couldn't you have done that for the adult contest? Seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
We could have done it in the last... Okay, I know we only just done things at that point, but surely the EBU would have been organised enough to do all of that.
Yeah, so 2020 could have gone ahead easily.
I think it could have done. But there you go. That's what I think of it all.
Yeah.
2019, let's see what won that, which was Share the Joy in terms of its slogan. Poland won it with the song Superhero, performed...
By Vicky Gabor, wasn't it?
That's the one. Good grief, you have been touching upon it.
Yes. I've been...
Tia, stop it! Move!
I know, and there's no crumbs there now. Right.
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah, Vicky Gabor, it was a second victory in a row for Poland.
And Kazakhstan, as you say, you did...
I have heard snippets of that song, and it was actually really good.
Fair enough. But as you touched upon earlier, Kazakhstan, didn't they debut in 2019?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, they came second.
Yeah, I said they came second. I've been doing a lot of research.
Wales did poor.
Yeah.
As far as that particular year is concerned. Nothing more other than that. Let's touch upon 2018. Again, I have never heard any of these songs, but there you go. And actually, Wales debuted in 2018, more to the point as well. What song?
Well, I kept trying to tell you because Wales were in it. We could have watched it on S4C, but you didn't want to.
I wasn't that interested. But why would I be interested in cheering on Wales? I'm not
No,
even
just
from
to watch the
country.
contest.
But what did win? Poland, and they just performed last. There seems to be a lot of like last performers ending up winning. That's what I've noticed. But yeah, it was Roxana Weigel, I think so you pronounce it, with Anyone I Want to Be, which was, of course, is sung in Polish and English.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it. I don't know what that's like. Have you heard of it?
I haven't listened to that one.
Anyone I Want to Be, never mind. That's I won it for Poland 2018. 2017 was was won by Russia. With the song Wings, performed by another Polina Bogusevich, I think they pronounce it.
There's a lot of Polinas in Russia.
A lot of Polinas. Must be like the sort of have a feeling in mind.
I think it was, yes.
Yes, it was. Third to last, she performed with Not My Soul.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of it. I mean, she's got a big voice, you know what it is.
Apart from Gemma Cass, that was an awful song.
Should have been All of My Love as she had in 2020, but
yeah,
there you go. 2014, which was hosted in Malta. Oh, was it back-to-back Malta, was it?
Oh.
Is it? I don't know. Yeah, he won it at home. Italy actually won it. Oh, Italy won it in 2014.
Oh, right.
With the song, this is Italian, so bear with me. Tu primo grande amore. Tu primo grande amore, eh?
So it's another song called
Grande Amore, yeah. With performed by Vincenzo Cantelo, I think so pronounce it. But yeah, I haven't heard of it, so bleh. Convincing one as well.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably either what do you call it? I'm just trying to think. Was it done by juries or televote? I'm trying to remember now. Post, running order, rehearsals, voting. Both the national. It was all jury votes.
Yeah, it was all jury. Yeah.
See, because there was no many people participating in it or not much interest, they had to resort to jury voting. 2013, which was hosted in Kiev. Again, Malta won it. With the song The Start, performed by Gaia Gauchi. I think I've heard of that. I think I remember sort of vaguely hearing about it.
I've only heard like the winners over the last few years. I haven't gone way back into them. Because everyone sometimes on the Eurovision groups asks me, "What's your favourite junior Eurovision winner?" And I don't know because I've not actually listened to it.
I do have I've been bitten, by the way. I do have a favourite, but it's like from way long ago. Like I haven't heard of the recent one, so it might change if I've heard of the recent ones. 2012 Olympic year for London, which is hosted in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. So I think I know who won in 2011.
Yeah.
Asia Petrick, never heard of it or whatever. That's probably the time when I wasn't interested in it.
So Ukraine have won junior Eurovision as well then?
They have indeed. Now this I think I remember fondly well. This is the first time, this is the longest back I can remember. No, it wasn't. No, my apologies. It was won by Georgia and they performed second to... Oh, I have heard of this one. Candy Music, performed by Candy. I have heard of it. Cheesy, kid like anything. Probably shouldn't have won whatsoever because it's a kids show. They understandably won. Only by 5 points over the Netherlands, though.
Then again, if it's a kid show like that, if you'd have entered Baby Shark, it would probably.
That being said, Russia's entry that year was called Romeo and Juliet. That's a fun fact for you.
Sung by William.
Now it's performed by someone called Katya Ryabova.
Fair enough.
There you go, sorry. 2010. Participants and results. That was the song Mama from Armenia with Vladimir Aziman. I don't know.
Oh, so Armenia won twice.
Yeah, I have.
It'd be quite cool to see Armenia win adult Eurovision one day.
Yeah, it would be. I think they could do it. It's just they haven't had to stand us up. Now, this I remember well from 2009. The Netherlands won it with Ralph Mackenbach and the song Click Clack. And
that's a great song. You showed me that one, didn't you?
That is a good song. I must admit, it is a good song. I thought it was quite daft and stupid at first, but you get it more.
Yeah.
You get it more as you listen
like,
to it.
for instance, if you think about it, let's, like, for example, say if you, Wolves of the Sea entered Junior Eurovision.
That would hands down.
Yeah, it would have won hands down.
If you put kids in front of that instead.
Yeah. That would have been brilliant.
That would have won. Hands down. So I'm just sort out bloody itch here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. It's ba-da-ba-dee-doo. Ba-da-ba-dee-doo. It was very stupid, but it won hands down. 2008, which is hosted in Cyprus.
Oh, Cyprus one then.
This was the buzzy one from Georgia.
Oh, well.
Georgia's first entry. Literally, it just goes, and they were just dressed as bees.
Yeah.
As you freaking do.
Yeah. It's definitely typical Junior Eurovision, that song.
Yeah.
That's why I never watched it over the years, because when you showed me that song, I thought to myself, oh God, this is a nursery rhyme contest. But then when I heard Cammy, I thought, okay, then it's changed.
It has changed a little bit.
Yeah.
But that being said, can I just say something funny about Wikipedia? I don't know whether someone random person on Wikipedia is just trolling, but I went to the language part of the song and it just says none. It's just going buzzy.
So basically, it should just say buzzing.
Yeah, could have been just language, hang on a minute. Binglish, be English.
Yeah.
Or Beaglish or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. Which happened.
Yeah.
That happened and we all let it happen.
Yeah.
2007. That was Belarus winning it.
Oh dear.
Well, oh dear these days.
Mm.
But again, Belarus performed last. I can't pronounce that whatsoever. It's in Russian. But I know the performer was called Alexei Zhigalkovich.
I don't remember that song.
Me neither, but it's I think it's pronounced Esdosyami.
Yeah.
I think so you pronounce it, but I don't remember it whatsoever. Let's have a look through 2006, which I thought initially was the last participator, but no.
It was 2005.
It was. I got my facts one a little while ago, but it was won by Russia. Again. The first time, probably, if you think about it.
And because Russia won't be taking part in this year's contest.
Well, junior.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah.
What I find funny, by the way, is that the dedication of certain people on these sites, in terms of Wikipedia, is that they've updated it. The United Kingdom would return to the contest in 2022 with the BBC on the 2006 page.
Yeah.
Which is quite funny. Hang on a minute. The United Kingdom broadcaster, ITV, the UK broadcaster of the contest from 2003-2005, withdrew from the contest after they were originally given the rights to broadcast when the BBC declined the offer. In 2003, they broadcast it on the main channel ITV, but relegating it to ITV2 for the next 2 years due to bad viewer ratings, before their complete withdrawal in 2006. So it literally was just not interesting.
No one actually
cared for it.
I don't think ITV did a good job with it, to be honest.
Came third.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like promotion and things like that. The BBC know what they're doing. They've been doing the adult contest every year since the 60s.
So you better promote it well.
And I think it will do a lot better as for viewing figures under the BBC banner.
Well, you better promote it well. And it was actually Russia winning in 2006. This is the first time, by the sounds of things. They must have done back to back.
Yeah.
It was actually the Tomovsky twins who won for Russia in 2006 with Vecini Jazz. That's what it was.
Something about jazz, then I think.
Yeah. Something that my mum would not like whatsoever, and I tolerate, even though I'm quite good at the drumming part of jazz.
Well, here's a question for you. Would Electro Velvet, that song would have won Junior Eurovision?
I think it would have done all right.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, because it is a kid's song.
Yeah.
I think it would have done alright, because it would have surprised a lot of people.
Maybe
I don't think it would have come low. I don't think it would have done brilliantly well. Maybe mid-table.
Subwoofer would have done very well.
Yeah, probably would have won.
Yeah.
Probably would have won. 2005, which was held in Belgium. This was the last time the UK participated. That was won by Belarus. So this must have been the first time.
Oh, wow.
Ksenia Sitnik with My Vimetse.
Ksenia Sickness.
For the UK, I'll briefly mention the UK was Joni Fuller with How Does It Feel, but by God, that was awful.
It was very cheesy.
Very cheesy, very awful. But then it was just 12 points Spain, 12 points Spain, 12 points Spain, and you're like, ah.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. And in 2003...
It was won by Croatia, I
The
believe.
very first one, yes, it was won by Croatia. This is the very first contest. Won by... Wow. Oh, you're going to love this. You know the older thing in the main adult contest whereby the country performing, or the song performing seconds never won?
Yeah.
This one coming in second. It performed second and won for Croatia.
Wow.
That's the only other time it's ever won.
But it's never happened in the adult contest.
Never happened in the adult contest. And ever since then, it's
always
been the latter
songs,
latter songs as well. But it was Dino Jusilic with Titsi Moja Prava Ljubav, I think they pronounce it. And yeah, we came third.
With My Song for the World, which we think was probably our strongest song.
Well, you say that, we came third.
No, but we think that was the best song we entered in Junior Eurovision, don't we? We think it was such a...
I agree. I think that was more stronger than the other one. But I love the fact that we did back-to-back power ballads with like a piano involved and all the rest of it, and still did well.
Yeah.
We should have done,
Yeah.
Anywho,
I think the BBC involved, they may get a bit more than what ITV did. Because I think they know the audience, what Eurovision, what people want to see.
Absolutely.
Because if you think, I know we were saying for years, oh God, they don't know what to do with the entry and all that sort of stuff, but that's changed now.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, I think we got a bit lucky, that being said, this year in terms of searching for the right entry and the right artist and everything, but we need to keep the luck.
Yeah.
Search for the attracted with us anyway.
Oh, brilliant. That's good.
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, got to get tapped to do it again. But do you think as we're hosting next year, they might go back to a national final?
Nah, we wouldn't go back to a national final. I say we're going to be internal selection again. I don't think we would have the commitment or the budget to go national final again. No. I think to host the thing's fine, but to commit to a national final, no, I don't think so. I don't think it would anyway.
Yeah, but say if we returned to Junior Eurovision and won, do you think the BBC would have the budget to host both in the 1 year?
It's the BBC. I can't see why not. Besides, it's if you think about it, contractual obligation almost to host it. Yeah. And I can't see why the BBC shouldn't do it if we were going to host it.
Yeah. And if it was somewhere, we could probably go to Junior Eurovision as well.
Would you really go to a kid show?
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe if it was in Brighton.
Yeah, because...
Anywho, now we've touched upon that, let's delve into other news. Let me just... there's been quite a few dropped frames. Oh, okay. Sorry, just bear with me, there's been a few dropped frames with this. Let me try and sort this out. Technical faults. Let me go for it. Work. No, it hasn't worked. Okay, I need to go lower than that. I think it needs to do that. There you go. Oh, it's that sort of thing. Oh, I see. Fair enough.
Well, according to the question that I put on the on Eugene's page today, a lot of people said all three songs of ours were quite strong.
Well, I don't agree on the final one.
No.
I do not agree on the
I'm really interested to see what our song's going to be in it. That's the part I'm really looking forward to, like the reveal.
I agree with that.
Because it's going to be interesting because we haven't been in it for so long, and it'd be interesting to see what CBBC and the BBC actually come up with.
Yeah, I agree with that. It would be interesting. Why are these frames going all over the
I
place?
don't know.
I think it's been a bit of a. Mind you, I don't think it's shown on the stream, but I'm just going to try and fix this as best as I can.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I reckon. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing how it works, and I'm actually now looking forward to actually watching the Junior Eurovision Song Contest for the first time.
It will be good. I will admit it will be
Yeah.
good.
Plus, it gives us a second contest to cover in the latter part of the year.
It would.
So as soon as the songs start getting available, we can come on here and review and do the predictions like we did for the other contest, which song we reckon's going to win.
Absolutely. I think that's starting to go down, so I think I fixed that, which is good news. Hallelujah.
And also, we're basically when all the songs come out, I'll also dive into what all the fans are thinking of the songs because they a lot of the ones in the group do talk about it. So.
Well, I think it's some mixed people, but yeah, let us if you're going to get involved, let us know down in the comments and everything, and obviously, I will keep you all informed of the songs and everything.
It's going to be good because this is the first time we're going to watch it together as well, which is going to be
actually on the BBC.
Yeah.
And also, wouldn't they do? Would they do like a sort of joint thing with CBBC?
Yeah, I think it'll be a joint broadcast because it says it's going to be on CBBC and BBC One. And also, I think it's going to be on earlier because obviously it's for kids. It won't be like an 8 o'clock.
What time is it normally?
I reckon it starts around 5 p.m. That sort of time.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah,
I mean, it's only going to be one final and an X amount of contestants. It's like going back to the 1980s.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Right, so let's touch up on the other news of Noah Way. I know I keep saying that. Noah Carell representing Israel in next year's Eurovision Song Contest, and we don't even know where we're at. Now, of course, that was let's go backwards a little bit further.
Yeah, the broadcaster announced her, but she didn't actually confirm it herself for a while.
Which has now become a bit of a running theme as far as like I touched upon in the video of major artists not major artists, but like major companies or major things or do something for them.
Yeah.
Only for the individual to sort of say no.
No, exactly. It happened in F1 as well.
Happened in F1, happened in IndyCar, apparently.
Yeah.
And I think there was another example, but I can't remember.
But I know there was one in F1 because Piastri said he was going to race for Alpine, and they said he was going to race for Alpine, but he said no.
That's right. He said he hadn't signed anything. So, it is what it is. And then there was a meme done on that. Yeah, Noah Carell for a little while wasn't confirmed actually to do it, but...
Now she did a press conference with the broadcaster.
At the end of the day, as far as the press... As far as her interest in it was concerned, she wanted to do things her way, which is fine,
Yeah,
she's a committed artist.
Yes, of course.
She's a committed artist, I'll give you that. There is reasons why she does what she does. Although her style of music is not necessarily my own personal thing, and I have heard of a few of her songs, so that being said, Please Don't Suck is very good. Yeah. I do like Please Don't Suck.
Yeah, good song. I listened to that.
I think the others are a little bit...
And also, last time the UK hosted Eurovision, Israel won.
Yeah, the difference being is that with Israel winning, it was a transsexual winning it. This time it's pure, shall we say.
Good, yeah. I'm not going into that debate.
I'm teasing.
Yeah, I know, but what I mean is Israel won the last time it was hosted in the UK.
It was.
Yes.
They did, more to the point.
And they have a thing, don't they? They always seem to win every 20 years.
That's true, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
But that being said, they won back-to-back in the late 70s.
Yeah, but they won in 78.
And 79.
Yeah, and 79. They won in 98, and then they won in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to have a... Same thing, isn't it? 98, France won the World Cup. Israel won Eurovision. 2018, France won the World Cup. Israel won Eurovision.
In 2018, yes.
Yeah,
they
it
did.
came in pairs.
They did. But that being said, if they won every 20 years, they probably wouldn't win it again in all likelihood. The problem, they might come close, assuming they get to the final, which everybody keeps saying, oh yeah, they're going to get to the final, no problem. Why am I still having issues with it?
I don't know.
I'm on the right kilobyte, boy.
I don't know.
Stupid thing.
It doesn't come up in that sort of like. It doesn't matter when you upload. It uploads anyway.
Does it not?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what it's going to be interesting to see how everything pans out over the next year.
Yeah.
Because if you think it's been a whirlwind since the contest in May. First off, it started off with us coming second.
It did.
Then we got told we're going to host the contest. Then we're returning to Junior Eurovision. Although, so basically, it's just been a whirlwind for the last few months.
It certainly has. It's been hectic, but
Yeah.
very lovely bit of hectic. Like, it's positive for the UK in regards to the Eurovision Song Contest. Whether this will last or not is up for debate.
Plus the fact, obviously, that we had all that run of bad results, and then Sam comes along, changes everything.
All in the space of a year.
And then one of our dreams is finally coming true. The UK is actually hosting Eurovision again.
Wow.
Which we,
a bit of good fortune, a bit of unluckiness, but still.
In the last few years of the decades, we thought that's never going to happen. It's something we thought would never happen.
It is a bit of a dream. I'm not going to lie. But that being said,
I keep thinking I'm going to wake up in
That being said, it's not like a pure out and out British thing to host it. There will be some Ukraine stuff in it. Probably go 50-50 or something like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. But there you go. Back to Noah Carell. What do you make of her as an artist, and what do you think?
I think she could be decent with the right song.
With the right song.
Yeah,
yes.
I think she could be decent with the right song. I mean, as an artist, she's brilliant.
Yeah, she's experienced, and she'll know how to sing, perform, choreograph.
I think though it could go into the copycat territory of Chanel, though.
It could. Which, as we all know, as we all flipping know, as soon as a country goes copycat with one song that either won or was done really good the previous year, it never works.
No.
Never ever works. It always ends up flopping. Probably the biggest example of that, as we always keep touching upon, Cascada in 2013 when it tried to copy Loreen big time.
Not only that, and her live vocals on the night were terrible.
I don't think they weren't that bad, but they weren't great.
No. Because when we first saw that, because I actually liked her music at the time at Cascada, because she had
I did as well.
She had some really big
every
hits.
time we touch, I get this feeling.
And then when I said to you, you didn't know, did you? I said Cascada's won the German national final. You went, wow, didn't you? And then when we heard the song, we thought, oh, didn't we? I thought, oh.
Well, I mean, look, it's a style of music to be, it's a band actually. It's not, the band's called Cascada, but that being said, it's their style of music as well. It's not like, it's not like she was trying to blatantly copy-paste the ring from last year, but a lot of people will do that.
Yeah.
They all want something different.
Germany do like to copy other songs, though. I remember Perfect Life. That was a copy and paste of Titanium by Sia. It was. It had the same music in it.
Oh, did it? Oh, you mean... Wait,
I am Titanium. The music from the beginning of the copy and paste from that.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah. I when you listen to it, you think, oh, it's Titanium by Sia. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's Perfect Life.
It's Germany.
Yeah.
But that still ended up last, didn't it?
Yes.
Near last.
No wonder.
Yeah, not such a perfect life for them.
Do you think Germany can ever be good again? That's the question.
You know what? They did try and turn it around for 2020, didn't they?
I reckon Violent Thing would have done very well.
It would have done extremely well. I'd say at least top 5.
Yeah, I think it would have done quite well, but I don't think it would have won.
No, I wouldn't have won, but I'd say at least top 5. But, like, how can you go from a song which would have done really well? Okay, it was in the cancel contest, but how come you went from one that could have done really well and you know it would have done really well?
So I don't feel hate.
So yeah, exactly. To something which Ricky Gervais described as, well,
that
he
would
said,
have won Junior Eurovision, especially with the middle finger on the stage.
No, no, I don't think it would have done. But yeah, Ricky Gervais said in a tweet afterwards, I'm going to be a bit controversial now, but this is Ricky Gervais's words, not mine. But he said in a tweet straight after the German entry, Adolf Hitler's now the second worst thing to come out of Germany. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone withdraw that night.
So Albania, unsurprisingly, are probably going to do national final in December.
They always do. They're usually one of the first.
Normally around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Finland are scheduling a national final for February,
which is usually the usual sort of time for UNK.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Absolutely. Obviously, Israel have confirmed Noah Carell. Norway are scheduling a national final for February,
which is usually around the same sort of time for their Melody Grand Prix.
So San Marino have got a precise date for, I assume, their national final.
Yeah, Univoca de San Marino, which was the first year of it last year. They're doing it again.
Fair enough. That's confirmed for officially the 25th of February.
Yeah.
The Melodifestivalen Grand Finale for Sweden is officially confirmed for the date of 11th of March, but obviously
which is usually the usual time for it.
It is. They always do it just before the deadline, don't they? Which is quite funny. Italy have confirmed their national final date, which is called San Remo, for the 11th of February.
Which is usually over the week, isn't it?
Absolutely. Benidorm Fest is back again. It's time for Spain.
Which worked really well for them last year.
Kind of did.
Yeah.
But do you know what's funny about Benidorm Fest and the way they did the format is the fact that the public didn't really have much of a say in amongst the national final, which is good because the Spanish public, it has to be said and proven.
Didn't want Chanel.
Well, they didn't vote for. Not only didn't they not vote for Chanel, but also they know nothing about the Eurovision Song Contest. Half of the public.
No.
Because every time that, well, aside from maybe actually no, that was jury as well, 2014. But yeah, every single year they flopped Spain, and after that's down to the public.
Yeah.
So they know. No offense if you're Spanish or if you're going to be watching this or whatever, but I honestly think the Spanish public know bugger all about a good Eurovision song.
No.
They had Chanel. Most of the bloody public not only didn't choose it, but also sent death threats to Chanel. But there you go.
But I don't think they'll be doing that now after the result they got.
Exactly. You should know what a good Eurovision song is, and this year was a good Eurovision song. Well, song okay, but it was definitely the performance that stood it out. Chanel was a slayer, as they call it.
Yeah.
And of course,
she's the queen.
The queen, yeah. So Ukraine have confirmed a national final, which is cool. What was it called again?
Vigbar.
Vigbar, that's it. Sorry. For also in December time. So
which is usually early for them.
It is. Belgium will also confirm. I think they also confirmed the national final.
Yes, they have. Yeah, for the first time in quite a few years.
They haven't confirmed a date though.
No, but they're definitely having one.
Definitely having one. Is there any others that I've missed?
I don't know. Is Ireland going to have another national final again?
Well, they haven't provisionally confirmed participation, but I can't see why they're not going to do that.
No.
Oh, excuse me. Well,
yeah.
But yeah,
because I'd like to watch that again. It was good. It was a good national final.
I think I might do a large stream on that as well as Melody Festival and the grand finale.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Absolutely. Maybe instead of like meeting up or anything, do it over the internet or something over.
Or just watch it.
Well, it's pretty difficult since we can't view it over here, but.
Yeah, you can. What you can do is you can go to this SVT website on the PlayStation and watch it on there.
I mean, I've got a PS4. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so other provisionally confirmed countries. Yeah, I could do that.
Same with RTE. We can do that with the Irish national final as well.
That is true. Anyway, so the other provisionally confirmed countries are Austria, as well as Belgium we already touched upon, Cyprus, Denmark, Estonia, Georgia, Greece, which is good,
Yeah.
Latvia, Lithuania, the Netherlands provisionally confirmed, Poland, Romania, Serbia, Switzerland, and for the automatic finalists, France and Germany, as well as everybody else, as we already mentioned.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon the BBC may select a worse song though next year, so that they don't win again, so they don't host again?
I think they'll want to at least go for it. I mean, they went for it as they always did in '98, for God's sake, and we very nearly won. So I can't see why we shouldn't go for it again.
Yeah, because basically, if we won it on home soil and be hosted again next year, we'd have the chance to host it as British.
Yeah, something we've never done. Interestingly enough,
won on home soil. No,
we've never won on home soil. Come second numerous times, but never won it.
No.
So, in terms of active EBU members who could participate but haven't confirmed their participation, Andorra is one that's unlikely to participate.
Yeah, because of financial difficulties.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
I'd love to see Bosnia come back as well, but that's kind of a...
Yeah, there's a bit of a stretch. Croatia, that's on the fence at the moment for Croatia.
Yeah, I think they will, though. They usually take part.
Seems likely. Luxembourg's a big no.
No, they don't even have an entertainment channel on their service anymore for some reason.
Why can't just put them on the main service like the BBC does?
I know.
But there you go. I've got something about Monaco here. Plans were delayed.
Yeah, because they actually put something in their budget to actually take part in Eurovision 2023.
But plans were delayed because Monaco's new television channel, Monte Carlo Riviera TV, is scheduled to launch around June to September 23.
Sorry, 2024 then, most likely for them.
Probably most likely. Last took part in 2006 did the Monegascans.
Yeah.
North Macedonia seem likely to participate, but haven't confirmed it as of yet. It's still pending.
Yeah.
Slovakia, well, they're still thinking about it, obviously.
Yeah, Slovakia, I reckon they will return at some stage.
Well, they haven't mentioned anything about Turkey here, but
they, funnily enough though, this year Turkey hosted an EBU television conference. So I reckon that and TRT.
What are you talking about, UEFA?
No, it was like a TV conference thing for the European Broadcasting Union. Turkey hosted it.
What was it for?
I don't know, just a general, meeting,
like a connection catch up.
Yeah. Oh. And TRT, obviously, is the Turkish broadcaster that used to do Eurovision, hosted that. I reckon it may happen at some stage.
Probably will be. Anyway, I think we've pretty much dived into things. For some reason, only you, Nicole, seems to be watching. I think we've touched upon everything.
We were going to talk about those other Eurovision events that we're going to take part. So Canada and.
Oh yeah, well, let's touch upon those.
Yeah.
Let's. I think Canada.
And the American Song Contest is returning for season 2.
Oh yeah. I haven't done the finale of that yet, and I definitely need to get around to it. And I am so sorry if you do follow me, but I definitely need to get around to. What I'm going to do probably for the final one, since obviously it's very delayed, and I've tried my best not to look at anything, but I do know who's won it, but I'm not going to. I don't know any of the results, so I don't know about it, how it will pan out or anything else like that, other than the fact I know who won. But what I will do is probably do a different style of video to the final, compared to what I've already done, because blah. Oh yeah, let's go to
Eurovision Canada.
Yeah, let's have a little Google of it. Eurovision Canada. Not Vision Canada, honestly. Eurovision Canada.
I think one day they'll do World Vision.
Probably.
I reckon it will become there will be a worldwide contest.
It says Eurovision Canada will join the family. I don't know what they mean by that.
It means it will join the family of Eurovision events, like the Eurovision Song Contest, the Latin American Eurovision Song Contest, American Song Contest.
Fair enough. Artists from each of the 10 provinces and 3 territories, so 13 in total.
What I don't understand is why don't they just make it the Americas contest?
That's a good point. Do Mexico, Barbados, and of course South America as well.
Yeah, like all in one. You know, all those countries in the North America and the Caribbean. That'd be quite. I mean, imagine the music from Jamaica and stuff in a contest like that. It'd be interesting.
It would be.
Yeah.
Right there. Artists from each of the 10 provinces and 3 territories representing every musical genre imaginable will compete with all new original songs live on Eurovision Canada. They've got to call it Canada Eurovision.
Canada Vision, yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And there's the Latin American one as well.
American one, oh my god. Okay, you know what? I do like this, but honestly, I'm going to have a headache trying to follow all of these bloody events.
I know. Yeah.
But there you go. But like I said, I'll get round to America.